Yes, it's time to see what's jamming in Jersey, and we're being transported back in time with our next guest.
Oh my goodness, Michael Arenella is a jazz artist making vintage cool again. Vintage has always been cool.
True.
But he's doing it with his trombone in hand and a charm that is timeless. Michael and his Dreamland Orchestra are back to perform in Middlesex County.
Performing the song, A Porter's Love Song to a Chambermaid, is Michael Arenella.
Though my position is of low degree, and all the others may look down on me, I'll go smiling through. That's if I have you. I am the happiest of troubadours, dreaming of your baby while I scrub the floors. At my leisure time, I made up this rhyme. If you'll be the oil mop, I will be the oil. That way we can make up every time we toil. I will be the washboard, baby be the tub. Think of all the Mondays we could rub a dub. I will be the shoe brush if you'll be my shoe. Then I'll keep you bright, dear, looking good as new. If you'll be the razor, I will be your blade. That's a porter's love song to a chambermaid. Now, I will be the dishpan if you'll be the dish. We'll meet after meals, dear. Oh, what more could you wish? If you'll be the window, I will be your window shade. 'Cause that's a porter's love song to a chambermaid.
Well done,
Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
You're a crooner.
You could call me that.
Absolutely.
I've been called worse things.
That's true.
So you grew up in Georgia. Your parents were artists from New York City.
Absolutely, yeah.
So where did you get your love of jazz?
You know, neither of my parents are jazz people at all. I have no idea where it came from, to be honest with you. I just think it's something I was born with in some, you know, past life perhaps. I just always, like, even as a little kid, I just took to it right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you meet the other band members?
You know, a variety of ways. When I first moved to New York back, I'll age myself if I tell you the year, but I used to play in the subways to, you know, to get by.
Busker, yeah.
As a busker, absolutely.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I met a lot of my musicians in the subway when they were also, you know, cutting their teeth and making their way. Back when you could do that kind of thing in the city without getting in too much trouble.
Right. Yeah. What are the acoustics like down there? I've always wondered.
Pretty amazing, especially when the train goes by and one of the brakes are stuck and it screeches and it gives you permanent tinnitus in your ear. That's a lot of fun.
But can you identify if it's flat, if it's sharp, if it's right?
Absolutely.
I'm always fascinated by youngsters like yourself who are fascinated with the Roaring '20s. Were you always drawn to?
I sure have, yeah. I've always liked old stuff for whatever reason. Like even when I was a little kid, I loved going into like junk stores, flea markets, junk yards. Like always been in like old cars, like trains, you name it. Anything old, I always liked.
Yeah, and you host something called the Jazz Age Lawn Party.
Correct, Jazz Age Lawn Party. This coming up next year is actually going to be our 20th year
Wow.
on Governor's Island.
Congrats, very nice.
We've
Thank
not
you.
been.
Not yet.
Okay, fine. What does one do at the Jazz Age Lawn Party?
It's just what it sounds like. It is a jazz age lawn party.
Yeah.
And it's a big party on the lawn with live jazz. My orchestra plays, my full orchestra. We have an amazing dance troupe that does unique choreography to those old, steps. People bring their picnics and they set up elaborate picnic spreads on the lawn. Everyone dresses up in the spirit of the 1920s through their own lens. We don't expect people to come being, historically perfect in every way. That's really not what it's about. It's about the spirit of the 1920s, which was actually about looking to the future, and it was a time of innovation and actually cutting a lot of taboos, and it was actually kind of a crazy time.
I like
a lot
that.
of fun stuff going on back then.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So your second time back in Middlesex County, New Jersey. Talk about your free concert.
Yes, so we are so delighted to be offering a free concert in Middlesex, Piscataway, New Jersey, beautiful Piscataway. And it's basically going to be kind of a mini Jazz Age lawn party.
Excellent.
And we're going to have my orchestra. We're going to have an amazing vocalist, Risa Branch, playing with her quartet. We're going to have an amazing dance troupe. There's going to be food, drink, vintage cars.
Just a party all around.
We're keeping the party going all year
Dang,
round.
that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
Well, Michael, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Spending time with us, playing that wonderful instrument of yours, and
Thank you.
singing.
That was a gift.
There's the information right there. You heard him. It's an all-day party. It really is, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.